I have to look for that one.
All right,
y'all ready? We about to go live. So who got the song? We live.
Oh.
What? Hello, everyone. We are here on Tuesday instead of Wednesday because the tea was so hot that we couldn't wait a day. And so, we're going to say Porsha and Fayln and Simon, oh my, because, she did she take a man or what, y'all? How is Joy? It's Montique and it's Callie. We're here to discuss and tell you what we are thinking. And you can
here's the thing. But this stuff is changing by the minute.
Yes, right? Yes. Every time I click on, yes, I find something new.
It's crazy. So who wants to set up the premise of everything that happened?
Okay, because I'll start and then y'all can correct it because I'm gonna be off. Here's the situation, right? Once upon a time, there was this girl named Giselle Bryant who was dating this guy named Sherman. We're gonna start with the Giselle, who was dating this guy named Sherman. And then, the Sherman's ex-wife ended up in the crew and everybody dogged Giselle saying, girl called breaker, breaker, breaker. Thing is, Giselle didn't even know the girl. They weren't friends like that. They just traveled together. Now, current day times, Porsha Williams, who's been hanging out with this beautiful lady named Fayln and her husband and Dennis the hot dog doer and for a couple of years now because they have businesses in common, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So the wives became friends because the husbands were friends. Fayln said, oh, she's really a sweet girl. She's very true and blah, 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 blah. And, something didn't work out. Fayln is now, they're going through their divorce. It's not final. But Porsha has officially announced that he is now her man. Okay, you guys can take it from there.
Oh Lord. Okay, so let's get I'm gonna do a video of Fayln talking about the relationship. So here we go.
To the show, good one to start with.
You came on as a friend of Porsha's. So, what was your history?
Oh, you know what? It was more so through Dennis and Simon. They knew each other. They were in the same industry. And at some point in time, Porsha and I got to meet. And she was really sweet. She's always been very real and genuine. So we clicked.
And she kicked her back in.
Oh, I didn't know that part was on there.
Important part.
I'm saying that it's not that deep because they were not true.
Beautiful lady named Fayln and her husband.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, that's you. That's cool. At least we know we
I was trying to share it. Yeah.
I just shared it too. So that happened. So Fayln is a friend of the show. They said that she came on as Porsha's friend. The way that they were acquainted, according to just what we just looked at and viewed, was Simon and Dennis, which is Porsha's baby daddy, to PJ, were in the same industry and they became friends. And so through them,
he actually didn't say that. I don't know how much of a friend they are. I do question that. She said they're in the same industry, and I'm assuming because they sell food, the restaurant industry. But I don't know. That has not really been confirmed.
Like it's been confirmed. It's been confirmed.
Associates and not as close.
But I think there's a difference from we run in the same circles. Yeah. We know each other. I know him. I see him. Hey, dude. And you're actually being a person's friend, or it's being sold on a lot of groups as if they were business partners.
Oh,
so it's a lot of rumors out there but it's just not clear.
Okay, but let's discuss that relationship though. If my husband, Joy, and your husband were business partners that didn't just meet a month ago.
And there's a difference between business partners and associates.
it doesn't matter. Let me
relationship.
finish this example. And in this relationship, we're going to get together every now and then with our wives, with our families, and have dinner and have conversations.
That's
so
not how
Joy. Today's call, we all want to speak. Okay. So in that relationship, Fayln, being the precious little wife that she is, befriended Porsha. She gave her phone number. They hooked up several times. She considered her sweet and real. So it wasn't just a month of phone numbers. Let's talk on the phone. Our husbands are business associates and hang out. And because of that, we have become acquainted enough to hang out without our husbands. Okay. You can go.
That's okay. Okay.
I don't know if they had the dinners or not. Let me, I don't know if they had the dinners or not. So okay. To be fair, let me be fair. I'm going to play Porsha's kind of thing about when they were driving and how she described their relationship.
Yeah, Lauren, you gotta tell me. Okay, wait. So her name is Fayln. So Fayln's husband, Simon, right across from Siva's, where we like to go. Oh yeah, Simon. That's his restaurant, and his wife is just really nice. And we exchanged numbers one day, and she was like, "You should come over." And then I was like, "Well, I got my sister," and she was like, "Bring whoever and enjoy."
Okay. So to me, it seems like Fayln asked her to come over, right?
Yeah. Fayln was befriending or was trying, whatever word you want to use. Fayln made it a point to get to know the wife of her husband's associates, it sounds like.
Right. Okay. So say that.
Can we get some Bravo history? Facts.
Yeah. And
I think I got stress facts. Did y'all hear that shade already?
Yeah, facts. Okay, so let's go back to what we know is absolute fact based off of what several wives have dished. When you come on a show, when you come on Bravo, the Housewives,
they hire you a friend.
They interview you with another housewife.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave the example a couple of months ago about Eva and Nene. Nene said she had actually only met Eva a couple of times. They were not friends. They did not run the same circles. They almost 20 years apart. So it wasn't, and they didn't run in the same circles. But when she came on the show, they interviewed Eva with her. And she said that she went with the big sis, little sis, and Nene just ran with it. And she listed all of the people who had been on the show that she had interviewed with them. That's how they test out a housewife or a friend.
I got that.
If you listen to what Porsha just said when she's driving, because I'm a person that listen to what you say and what you don't say.
Right.
She said she didn't mention Dennis at all. She said they exchanged numbers one day, and then she said, "Why don't you come over here?" And she said, "Well, I got my sister." She said, "Girl, bring them over. Have fun." That tells me, it sounds like to me, that could have been one of the first conversations that they ever had.
Okay.
It didn't sound like there was a long history. If one day it went from, she didn't say, "Girl, we've been talking on the phone, getting to know each other a little bit." And then one day she said, we exchanged numbers. And she said, "Why don't you come over here and chill?" She said, "Well, I got my sister with me." Girl, bring your sister, bring your friend. That's what, and
so you think that all happened in the same day?
I don't know.
In the past 4 weeks?
But also, let's go back a little bit further. I don't know if I said that.
People like Porsha go make the math work.
No. This ain't
math is bad.
Let's be clear. Who did I say I liked on this show?
You just said you was Team Porsha in the chat earlier.
I said I was Team Porsha for this show. Let's be clear.
Okay.
Who in the past? Months that this
you
show
just
is
said me, and you defend her. You was one of the main ones in there talking about this picture ain't real. This picture ain't real. And everybody like, the picture is real. And you like, no, it ain't. Y'all just making up stuff about her. And then it became real. And then it was like, oh, it's okay now. And I mean, it's
For
fine.
the last 4
It's
months
fine,
the
though.
show has been on, what have I clearly said about this cast?
That it has to be crystal clear. That's all.
That it has run its course. That everybody can be fired except Drew and maybe not Porsha. I have been very clear on that.
I'm not saying that, but I think that you all forgive Porsha more than y'all would forgive anybody else, and it's fine. It's cool.
I don't think that this is a forgive situation. I just don't know the full picture. Okay. Because I'm gonna tell you what it sounds like to me. In the next video, in that same video, and I don't know if I put it in the chat or not, when she went to the house, Tanya, Porsha, and her sister, she introduced her husband to them. That was an introduction. If they had met before, why are you introducing them?
Okay, what's your point? Where are you going with that though? We know
that when the show started
and they knew each other. Why?
She's just trying to minimize their friendship.
Yeah,
okay, that's all. That's she's trying to just say that because they weren't as close of a friend.
So we know
it wasn't a close of a friend. She introduced. She said, "Simon, this is so and so, Porsha and Tanya." She introduced her husband to those ladies.
Okay.
If Porsha knew her. I mean, if Porsha and they were friends, and they knew each other through their boyfriends or husbands, the way that it's being placed in the message boards, why is she introducing them? I thought they met through their boyfriends.
I don't know how they met. I didn't think that's a factor in my mind of everything. I think that in my mind, I don't care because I'm like this. I just realized I don't need to bring nobody around my husband or my man.
Okay, what is
that? I don't know if they name is Porsha. Because if I was Porsha's friend or acquaintance or just somebody that I know, I would not want her around my husband. I just would not. And that's just me. Because
my husband secured Porsha before.
So I just don't.
He did at the Million Family March.
Yeah, I don't think if I was her friend, I would not because she fall in love too fast. First of all,
she does.
Okay, so let's get the timeline. So I don't know when the show started, but we know Halloween is in October, and that was the second time that they was at the house. And then I don't know when South Carolina happened. Fayln wasn't really around
that
in
was in October. South Carolina happened 2 weeks before.
So all that was in October.
50th wedding.
Okay, and then when they had the pool, I'm assuming it was warm, which is warm in Atlanta, during that time too. So they were in the pool.
Well, that had to be after her first or possibly her second arrest, because she was talking about being arrested. She got arrested in July.
When did she get arrested? In July.
July 18th, the first time.
So it was kind of summer, fallish, July, August, September. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's the timeline. This picture was taken in September, so we know they hung out again in between that.
Let's discuss this picture real quick before you take it down.
Okay.
Fayln, the wife with that big rock on her hand, she's kind of peeking over at the two little besties thinking, wow, best friends would never do their friends wrong. Let's see if me and Porsha can become friends. Porsha got that little sultry look like, I'm looking
I'll take your man.
I'll take your man. All right, it's a beautiful picture of three beautiful ladies.
It is, they're beautiful. Somebody said that they wanted, that Porsha wanted her husband to look like Shamia's husband. I don't know.
Shamia's husband is kind of,
they all African, I guess because they African. Basically. Somebody thought that was Shamia's husband. I was like, no, it's not Shamia.
No, that's not. Shamia's husband looked just like her baby girl.
Yeah.
That little girl looked she's a cute look, her daddy.
Yeah,
is this the same African man though that Porsha or Kenya were rumored to have been with a few years back?
No, I think it's a different one.
This is a different.
No, they all went through this African phase. They all had an African
princess.
Yeah, they
were all princes.
Shamia was the only one that married him. But anyway, let's get back to them. So Simon and Fayln were only married for 18 months from what we can see. They started the divorce process in January. And And then she contested it. I have a picture. Didn't she contest it in February? Or somebody did. And then
he made a post saying that the divorce was done. We now know
okay,
that.
so this was in
Well,
February.
if you look at the description, not that with the
I'm gonna put that next, but I'm just saying this is when they contested. I don't know who contested, I can't tell. That was in February. And then the next photo is going to be the actual, it looks like a settlement.
Yeah, it was settled on
it was settled April 26th. It looks like they received the file on April 30th. Today is May 11th. I don't see how nobody see them. I think that the ink ain't even dry. I don't understand. I don't see nothing wrong with what if Porsha wants to mess with her acquaintance or the girl over there's husband, that's whose pool she was peeing in. It's fine. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I mean,
but this just the time is to me suspect. And that's the issue I have. I don't care who she sleep with, but it's just the time is just so crazy.
The timing is very suspect. I mean, it's really, really shady. But just a thought, you know, of doing business or hanging out with business associates or anything, and then less than 12 months later, you are engaged to that man.
Not just dating, but
it's not a good look. Look,
yeah, the optics don't look good.
Think they're friends, so
the optics don't look good. I don't think anybody could deny that either way around. The optics just doesn't look good, because even if she had only filmed with her 3 times, and or you know, a couple of times, the times that because Fayln for whatever reason was not in a lot of things. I can't emphasize that she was actually in South Carolina, but we only saw the first night. And it was rumored
because she was hanging out with her best friend, she said, which is her husband.
She was with her husband.
Allegedly, I kind of got a feeling that this guy may have been controlling, because to my understanding, there's a lot of things that was filmed that I don't know if they cut them out of or something. We know they cut up that Halloween scene really bad, because what really happened, we just didn't see.
So, that's true. But so she's saying that they've been in love for about a month, right? I think she said a month.
They're madly in love for this month.
Madly in love, Lord have mercy. But we now know that 5 weeks ago, 1 week before this, you know, he was with Becky. Becky's got
I got a picture
and all that on there. So
I don't know.
One of the things that has been enduring and then frustrating about Porsha, if you look at her history leaving from Cordell, she moves fast.
Yes.
She did that with Butch or whatever his name was, that football player. Duke. That was his name, Duke. When she did that with having a party to celebrate their love, and before that party she could pay everybody, they had broken up. She did that even with her ex-boyfriend that she got back together with. They were
she goes in with the plan. She makes everything like a business.
Well, they said he had just broken up with a girl he had been with for years to be with Porsha, and Porsha ended up getting fired because of it.
That's the one who was at the Frico party, right?
Yeah.
And then she did if you want to be honest, if you listen to Candy and Porsha and listen to the timeline between her and Dennis, they had only been together a couple of months before she got pregnant.
A couple of months before she got pregnant.
I mean, a couple of and we could put that almost down to the dates between August, Todd's birthday party, because that's where it went down. Allegedly with somebody else, and by October she was pregnant with
Pete.
Yeah, she moves quick. Everything's
so she moved. That has been her MO, and it for her, it may fare well for her. Again, that's one of the things that has been very endearing about her, because she wears her heart on her sleeves. But it has also been kind of frustrating, because while I get meeting somebody and being excited about meeting somebody in that newness of it being a relationship. You know, she takes it to another level, but she did with Dennis, but she did pick with Dennis. I mean, and I kind of got a feeling that this guy is controlling. If you listen to an old interview of Fayln's, and she talked about an abusive, controlling relationship, I was wondering who she was talking about.
Well, you know, I on one thing that I watched, which I did watch one thing last night. One lady got on there and she said she knew of Simon and his family, and that Fayln grew up kind of around that society, so she understood how to navigate him. But Porsha's not used to his controlling Nigerian type nature.
But she likes that. Look how she responded to Cordell. She loved
Cordell. Yeah, she did.
Look how she responded to Cordell. I actually have a couple of girlfriends that like that. Like I have one.
What do you mean she liked it? Why do you think she
they like controlling men?
I didn't get that she liked that.
And at times they get frustrated about it, but they like it. I've known a couple.
In the beginning, it's kind of attractive to them. You think it's kind of like dominating. Some women do like the dominating man. I do like a man that's dominating, but still kind of sensitive.
I like alpha males, but I have a lot of mouth, and you have to. I think I'm a little bit older. I could probably handle it a little bit better. Today, a young me couldn't handle for real alpha male. I think an older me could today. Because I do know when to shut up.
So I do too. I do. I finally learned. It took a minute. But I know when you get to that point, at a little point you get right there and you're like, okay, it's time. You know what I mean?
I know what it's like to meet somebody and fall in love and know in a month that you want to get married. Okay, I did the same thing.
Okay, and
I know that part. But so let's get the girl code part of this out of the way.
But okay, I want to piggyback on that though. What you just said.
Okay,
I understand if you do fall in love with somebody in a month, but do you have to announce it? Why did she announce it?
That's
what she wants people to know, so she can go out in public and be seen without people questioning what's up.
Well, I kind of agree that, but I did wonder about that. Like I would have put the wraps on it a little bit. And
I mean, because it's too soon.
I think they're too high profile to put a wrap on it.
Say whatever you want about Porsha. That girl was sitting between a $40 million man and a $10 million man, smiling and teasing, and they was they was sharing guitars. I'm not guitars, cigars together.
But they sharing her too, probably, Joy. You know what I mean? So they probably been sharing her for a little while. So,
oh Lord, but I'm just saying that, and she kept in one of the pictures, the caption, she put grown man SHIT.
But I don't like her saying God is good. God didn't do this. I don't care what nobody say. Well, he could. I don't think he did. He could. I don't know.
I don't know. And a lot of times you can be divorced from somebody and your things isn't settled too. Because I've seen that with custody issues. You're divorced, but it's just certain things that aren't settled. So I don't think they have any
kids, right? The kids
they didn't. That's on their paper. If you look at that paper, it says no children between them.
But you know, I feel like this too. You know, Simon did this little live, and I don't know if y'all watched it, but he was talking about he used to be in the Captain Save a Hole. And he
did. I saw that. He's used to saving when
emotional issues, and he's going to see a counselor. And I'm thinking, if you're doing all this, your counselor can't be like, dude, this is a good move for you. I just don't. It's too fast. It's just, to me, both of them are just not in their right minds to do this. So,
one of the things that Callie might be right about is if she didn't do that and they're dating and going out and people start talking, that would be a bigger issue. She's thrown it out there for the win and walked away. I am what I am. I'm engaged. This is my guy. I'm his girl. And because if you don't, it could even be a bigger situation. And then
Ebony did that on New York. She was like, I lost my house. I had no bad credit. Like, you ain't finna go into the block and talk about me. I'm gonna tell you before you talk about it. I can see that.
Right.
But it's just too soon. You're gonna have to hide. It's COVID times. You can have dinner inside. He own a restaurant. They can cater you in. You can slide
So
through
it
the back
sounds like
door.
we're all a little bit in agreement that there was no girl code to be broken here because they weren't really friends, is what Joy is saying. They weren't friends at all.
It's messy. I ain't gonna say it's not girl code, but
so, but why do you think Giselle, who wasn't friends with that Sherman's ex-wife at all, why do you think she got hit so hard with the whole?
She got hit so hard, and Porsha's not, and that's another thing. I
don't remember that. I don't.
No, she got hit so hard. Yes,
I remember people talking about it.
That's like she was her friend. How dare she? She knew that lady, and Giselle was like, I did not know her. And another thing was that lady wasn't even a cast member. Fayln was a cast member. That lady was brought on to cause drama by Monique and Karen. So she wasn't even. So that Giselle's thing is so under this level of what Porsha's doing is crazy. But people are not.
Porsha will probably not get
50,
the same. Porsha will probably not get the same drama out of it, though. Porsha's going to get drama, but it's not going to have anything to do with the same level that they put Giselle through. You, how dare you do that to your girlfriend? Well, I don't know her at all. That's not the case here.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just timing seems awfully shady.
I mean, people do.
The optics was terrible.
Awful.
Because even if just imagine me being at work and I meet somebody out in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just general, and you exchange numbers and you talk, and then you find out it's a coworker who you don't know, or you've met a couple of times, ex-husband. It would still be uncomfortable.
Thank you.
It has nothing at this point. It's not anything to do with. It's just uncomfortable. But
is she pregnant? Y'all think she's pregnant?
So for me, the timing and why she's doing it
in a month.
No, they've been messing around because she was on his boat in January, dancing.
Which is really weird because they are saying she was on the boat.
She's been with him longer than a month. That's why I'm telling y'all this math ain't mathing, but people want to believe that this just been a month.
He was also on vacation in January. They put out.
Who was she on the boat with?
With him and
with Simon doing the little happy dance. Look on the page, and we posted it.
It's in the chat room.
I think it's on the
no, it's on reality.
This
TV.
has not been a month. See, even in her statement, which I think I took a picture of, she in the beginning tried to minimize who Fayln was. Because she said he has been divorced from this woman. She didn't say her name. From this woman since she's trying to file since January. So she kind of minimized her.
That's what he said. That is what he said.
Yeah. But they didn't say her name. And so I feel like, when they didn't say her name, they were trying to give non-credence to who she was. Then later on down, if she proclaimed her love, devotion, and in this month, then she mentioned Fayln's name. Fayln and I are not friends. But at first she was this woman. So, I mean, whoever worded it great. But,
can y'all send me the boat picture that y'all talking about?
Yeah, I think it's a video.
Mm-hmm, it is. Yep, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I think they've been messing around longer, but I mean, he was going through a separation. So what do you feel about that? If somebody's separated, is it okay to date?
I mean, Drew, okay to date.
I need to hear Drew about this because Drew was talking about the Delilah spirit. I think it's more of a Jezebel spirit than Delilah. However, I wonder what Drew feels about it. I don't think she commented. I know Nene did. Did y'all see that? Nene told her congrats. Carlos King told her congrats. Andy Cohen, honey. Andy Cohen was ready for this storyline, honey. He told her congrats.
Joyce in the chat now.
Okay. Do you remember when Marlo was on Watch What Happens Live and she said, I know who Porsha's dating now? I think she knew it was Simon. Even though her and Marlo were not friends, Marlo did not tell. Marlo said she knew who Porsha was dating.
This the picture y'all talking about?
Yeah, play the video.
Is that it?
Oh, this boat.
I ain't seen that one.
No, well, that's a part of the group, but no, that's
she talking about this.
Oh, yeah.
The one where she
that was in January.
Why y'all think this is boat?
Because he's with her. They're together.
Where?
I saw a picture with them together. I gotta find it for you, Joy.
I just sent you something else. Supposedly that picture of them, they're on the boat there together. I just sent it to you again.
Do I have that picture?
Yeah, this is what was posted on the page.
Okay. So let's say that this is all happening. Would you be Porsha's friend after this?
If I'm who?
If you know Porsha and you and her are even not friends, say you just met her and y'all talked. Yeah. And would you invite her to dinner at your house?
No.
Okay. Would you, Joy?
So like if I was Drew and Drew's husband, he's a good looking man.
Don't say that because you don't want him like Kenya. You know, if you say somebody good looking, you want their husband.
Him leaving for 3 days at a time. I would be very hesitant to invite her over there because if Drew doesn't come back to the show and Simon doesn't work out and Drew's husband is now separated, then Portia's like, I'm free.
No, Drew's husband don't have enough money for Porsha. She's fine.
Well,
he don't. I mean, Joy, she don't. So I mean, I think we safe because they don't have enough.
That's why I was saying. I said, right. David don't think nothing about the money. She won't. Yeah, she can come to my table.
You're right. She probably come to ours. I mean, she might
if she get them.
Okay, I'm getting some of her coins. Okay, come on, Porsha. I want your money.
Joy, I mean, I think you said it best. Porsha has her agenda out there. She said exactly why she went for Dennis, because he has his business, his money. She has some good things she can get for her kid.
Yeah,
I think so. We all know that, and I think that's just who she is. She's going to every guy she's with an agenda after being Cordell's beard for so long. And I just thought that was an abusive relationship. I didn't think that was something that she enjoyed, but no.
I think his 40 million is going to make Porsha enjoy it. So everybody was trying to say that these rings were the same rings. We have them up. They're not, but they're similar. So he has a certain style of ring that he likes. I'm thinking Fayln got to keep her ring because they were married. You don't have to turn in your ring. Do you all know what Fayln
sometimes you do? I know a couple where they had to.
Really?
To turn in the ring?
I thought
yeah, but I think it was because he still owed on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think it was, but yeah,
Fayln better find that ring.
Her ring was gorgeous. It was the prettiest princess set I've ever seen. Cause I ain't really crazy about that cut, but hers was absolutely beautiful.
So say when Simon did his little live, he said that Fayln had money. She's not broke. So do you think that she had money before him or that he made sure she was going to be okay?
I mean, he made it sound like he didn't make sure she was going to be okay. He made it sound like
he had a prenup. He had an ironclad prenup. That's why probably when she contested that divorce, that was one of the things that he made clear that I heard that they had an ironclad prenup that he asked the judge to enforce.
So if Porsha gets with him,
2 days before they got married.
So he probably make Porsha sign a prenup then.
He probably will. Porsha gonna give him a baby though.
Porsha probably Porsha ain't dumb. Yeah, she gonna have his baby. And she gonna be set for life. So Fayln, everybody I guess is worried about her. And I can understand that because I don't even know the girl. I feel like she does a few little interviews and she seems so nice and so sweet. And she was such a gracious host at her house. And she became friends with a couple of the ladies. They became closer or claim her more than Porsha does anyway. But she
apparently they, they're not too good of friends. If they can marry him too if they'd like. It'd be okay.
If anybody else did this on that cast, it would be a problem. I don't care what nobody say.
Had we really gotten to know Fayln, it would be a problem. I think that when you are in a situation where Fayln, she was obviously a friend, but I don't believe she was in 4 episodes this whole season.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing her. I think they may have cut her out. I do think they hung around more than they showed her. But I don't know how close she got because even when they don't film, sometimes they still talk on the phone and go to lunch. So I know Kenya said her and Fayln went to lunch a lot and stuff. So sometimes they hung out outside of the show. I don't know if her and Porsha ever did that. If so, it will be dirty. But she said that she's doing fine. She's finalizing her divorce and she's healing and she's trying to stay positive. And I think that's probably the best thing you can do. But I think she's probably devastated. I know she unfollowed Porsha.
Well, who is the guy? Who is the friend that she cheated with? Is he worth $40 million?
I don't even know if that is true or not. I think that could have just been a rumor that they put out there to minimize, make this.
No, he said that. He said in one of the videos, he literally.
No, he said it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Simon said it. That's what I'm saying.
He said in the video that when I am who I am and I do what I do, I can find out things.
Yeah, but did she confirm it?
No.
I mean, like she gonna say, yeah, I cheated.
No, I'm just saying though, but did she try to but what I'm saying is we don't know if he's put this out here to make, because him and Porsche was messing around. He knew that it was gonna happen. So to make her look bad in any kind of light, he put this story out there. Where are the pictures of her with this dude? Where's the information with her with this dude? We just
something tells me that whole explanation was all set up by Porsha. Porsha's like,
that's what I'm thinking.
With you, you need to go out there and say this and this and this and make sure they know that she was with another man and I'm not as cold as this is making me look.
That's my point. And then why was Fayln out at the reunion? I know she didn't film a lot, but they didn't even invite her to the reunion. You know, Porsha got that girl nixed off that reunion thing.
Yeah, I mean, she, like I said, she was only in 4 episodes. She was in the first episode. I think they showed her barely in South Carolina.
Yeah, one time.
Halloween. That's it.
Halloween, yeah.
I watched it this morning. Episode 14 was the only one I seen her in. That was the Halloween fight.
Well, she was in the pool party. That was the first episode.
Yeah, that was her when they first met.
Yeah, the very first episode was the whole pool thing. That's when they were on. You just showed the video of it. When they were on. Yeah, you were on the way.
The picture of them at her house, Simon looking at Porsha booty, and
right.
That's all she wrote.
Which in retrospect is weird because I don't think he ever left. They were sitting around talking, and every once in a while she'll turn around and say something, and he would be there.
But that could be his controlling nature too. Like, I'm gonna watch what y'all doing. I'm gonna watch what y'all saying. I don't know. I don't think Porsha's gonna like that. Porsha's different from when she was married to Cordell. I mean, she up here kissing girls, making out with strippers. Like you have changed.
He said she heard kissing girls.
You know
that. But before she was married to Cordell, she was a video vixen or whatever. So she was probably already doing that.
She was not.
She was in one terrible video. All of them.
Well, she might have been.
Kenya, all of them.
Yeah.
They don't. Kelly, what was she saying again?
She wasn't.
She was a bitch. She wasn't superhead. She was not superhead. She was
Vixen.
She was in one big terrible.
I think it was Trill something. Trillville.
Look it up. Y'all playing.
Yeah,
that's the only one y'all know of. She was a video vixen.
Kenya had been in video.
Kenya been in a lot of videos.
Kenya was in a video with Jay-Z. He was helping Jay-Z with the blueprint. That's all. This is different. Kenya was not a video vixen.
Okay.
Kenya was a scholar. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, y'all know what? Y'all gotta
scholar. Okay.
Hey Siri, was Porsha Williams a video vixen?
Girl, you know, I don't know if oh
my God,
girl Kenya today is laughing because you would think that she laughing like I told you she a freak. I can hear them saying that, but at the same time they like, dang.
I know they like, dang, we didn't know he was off the market.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think Kenya could do it because her and Fayln will both say they friends.
Excuse me, people. Excuse me for the interrupting. Excuse me, Kmart shoppers. Real Housewife Porsha Stewart's hip hop video vixen pass revealed. It was more than one. Siri, Siri popped it up for me. Where y'all at?
So also she is a video vixen. I stand.
Suri said,
I stand
look,
corrected.
my little weave is in my. Suri said a video
We
was
can't
being
see you,
posted of
Kelly. You
Stewart
gone. You must be.
alongside. I'm gone.
Yeah, your picture's not up.
Oh, what? No, come back. Okay, just ignore me then. I'm coming right back.
Hit the video. No, just touch the screen.
You know, but Porsha,
Where did it go?
Portia's little situation that got us all messed up. I don't know, y'all. When I first heard of it, I'm not gonna lie, my heart was like, I hurt for Fayln. I was just really.
Oh, there it is. It's back.
You know, I was really kind of upset about it because I'm thinking they all talking about this girl code. They all talk about, you know, I mean, even when Porsha, and when Ralph came in, she was like, I ain't gonna even look at him. I'm not gonna even hug him. I'm not gonna even do this because this, and that. And then when King was like, Ralph is cute, everybody was like, oh, she want Ralph. And she's like, I just said he was cute. We all said he was cute, you know.
Yeah, they just hate Kenya.
But it's like if the smaller things that Kenya does, everybody makes huge. And then when Porsha does stuff like this,
either she allows herself to be filmed. Here's the reality: Kenya ain't the only woman there. She wasn't the only woman there. When they all, I don't think, knew Ralph. So when Ralph comes out, I guarantee you, if they had asked Candy, do you think he's a nice looking? Oh yeah, he's a nice looking guy. That'd be the beginning and the end of that conversation. Had you asked Cynthia, she would have said, oh yeah, he is a nice looking guy. And he wouldn't say he is full.
Yes, they would. They probably.
Okay,
Cynthia probably would.
No,
and I said it. He was fine. Even Candy grandmama, auntie was all over him. It's like people.
This is why we bump heads, because it is
what it is. Because you already trying to say what you think they gonna say, and you don't even know if Candy would say that. Like you are sitting here making up something, not even knowing that she would say that. So for you to even say that is unfair, and it's not true. You just sit there and made up something because you think Candy won't talk like that, but you have no idea what her response would be. So when you're talking about stuff, you cannot guarantee it because it didn't happen, honey. You can't guarantee it's gonna happen.
Can I finish?
I mean, seriously. It depends on the day. It depends on the person's mood. It depends on how they are. Candy, y'all sit here and call Candy and say she slept with Brock, and it was such. Okay. Another thing, Candy slept with Brock, and it was such a big deal, and she was such a bad person. But Porsha can do whatever, and she's okay. That's my point. Y'all forgive her for if she beat people up. The fact that she on that reunion talking about security, I'm scared of Marlo, and you a Black Lives Not Matter advocate, that's a Karen move, honey. But she did it. Nobody said anything about that. That was appalling. Porsha,
and nobody will say anything.
Marlo ain't fought nobody in a long time that we know of.
Let me finish this video, Vixen.
I'll
get off of this.
I mean,
Joy.
She hasn't beat up nobody in a long time. I'm not going to shut up until I she cut her.
But when she did, Porsha done beat up people since then. Porsha done ran people down alleys. Porsha done tried to fight Cynthia. Porsha done drugged Kenya, and it's okay. I don't get it. But go ahead.
It's not okay.
It is okay. Y'all say it's okay.
Never okay.
My daughter said y'all have to let me talk. Thank you, baby.
I'm sorry, baby.
Let me finish out this video Vixen thing, and then we can skip on. Okay, since the video, yes, Lord has a lot to do with it. Since the Video Girl news broke, Porsha has been blasted online from few supporters of her Housewives rival, Kenya Moore. Why would I donate money to an old video hoe? Wrote one. Kenya Moore, who would donate money to charity for an ex-video hoe. At least Kenya has a respectable title and not the title of video hoe.
I don't know if that's Porsha's title.
That was her title back then when she was a video vixen.
Oh, okay.
I said vixen. Somebody else said hoe.
Oh, Porsha.
I think she's a hoe. I think she's a former video vixen, then beard, then hot dog entrepreneur, then Fayln Ferry, now Fayln Ferry husband. Okay.
I mean, I don't understand. Like Porsha she lied on Peter, talking about he was messing with people at Bar One that was 18 years old. And when the girls at Bar One had to be 21, like she done lied on so many people and they just let it go. She talking
Let's be clear.
Y'all
literally caught on video cheating on Cynthia.
I understand
What
that,
video
but
you talking about?
Porsha,
There is literally a video.
but Porsha sit here and but it wasn't with no bar. I'm saying, but she adds layers to it. It wasn't no bar one waitress. Like she did that to hurt Cynthia. Like she does stuff.
Yep.
And people just act like it's nothing.
She'll get away with it
it
because
was
it's
the
her and
truth.
not
4
Cynthia.
years ago. Why we talking about the dungeon thing? No. Why we talking about the dungeon thing when it's 4 years ago? But we talking about Apollo and it was before then. I don't understand. Like you cannot say we can't talk about stuff in the past about her and then talk about stuff in the past about other people.
Thank
I
you.
don't get
Who's
it.
doing that though?
You did that one time. You was like, you can't go back in the past and talk about stuff, but you was talking about past stuff.
That was
too.
Sunday before lab, Joy. You did. I'll send you the video. Okay.
Y'all tripping.
You did. You was going because you had brought up something in the past and then told us we couldn't. And I'm like, what?
Well, it
I'll send
wasn't
you
that
the video.
to me, it has to be relevant in the present. A lot of times when I watch these shows, I honestly look at it as a fresh start for the new year. I really do.
You
I
did.
hope my feelings are different for people every year. I have always said that. As a matter of fact, I think we talked about this a little bit for Potomac. When I watched Potomac last season, I was so excited when I saw Giselle and Monique.
Me too.
Talking initially. Because I kind of like Monique. I kind of liked her, but I liked Giselle. And I thought if they had joined forces, they would be a heck of a duo or a heck of a trio together. So that was something that was new. I have always done that. Because
so when Kenya and Porsha became friends, people didn't like it.
Sparks that memory. Huh?
Okay. I said, but when Kenya and Porsha became friends, and then Porsha admitted herself, Kenya did nothing to ruin that friendship. She just stopped being friends with her. It was because Nene came. But she gonna say she just wanted to end it. She didn't want to name it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. What I heard that they cut out was that the thing about Tanya. That's what she said that they cut out. That was her last straw. I would never. It's several reasons why I don't like Kenya. But what she did to Tanya, to me, in my opinion, was so uncalled for.
I didn't watch that season. I don't know what you're talking
about. Justified that.
What Kenya did to Tanya? What did Kenya do to Tanya?
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
No, tell me. What happened?
When she brought this cookie lady on the show to say that they met, because and this was because Tanya saw that Kenya had left a wig behind and she had brought the wig.
Was that last season?
Yes.
Joy, you ripped us a new one 2 Sundays ago for going back in the season. So this is that convenient thing again.
No,
I guess that's
I got it. I didn't watch it then. I don't know what did Tanya. So she bought just a wig out.
Yes, and I was mentioning what.
And so how did Kenya find a cookie lady that fast?
Out the reunion when she was talking at the reunion, they only showed what she said about what's her name?
We can't talk about stuff that was cut out because it was a whole bunch of stuff that was cut out that Kenya said.
No.
We can't talk about it because you don't like when we talk about stuff that was cut out. We can't discuss that. We can't discuss that, Joy. Remember? Because I know some stuff that was cut out that they talked about a Porsha. Nobody
about their producer allegedly.
Candy talked about a few things, so I'm not gonna bring it up because I didn't see it. I ain't gonna talk about it.
You talk about the producer?
It was some more stuff, but yeah, that's one of the things.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, so I don't know, but let's get back to Fayln. Are we done with them? Are we going to go to the wedding? Do we want to see the wedding? How fast do you think they're gonna get married?
If she's smart, quickly, because she messed up with Dennis. Not going ahead and get married.
You think so?
That's really what she wanted. I mean, the minute she heard Dennis did not want to have that big wedding that Porsha wanted, Porsha was like, well, there's really no point. You know, it was in Porsha's mind. Her next man was going to get the big wedding she wants, and it's going to be pretty quickly. And I'm going to be right there in the front row on my TV.
I mean, I guess I'll watch it. It's a production.
I just want Kenya to not
tell you what I
about
don't want to see. They have to come to some kind of rest. If they're going to have this cast they have to come to some kind of resolution. The same fights over and over, season after season, is so tired. Like it's to the point where you could almost repeat what they're saying or say what they gonna say about each other before it happens. It's not entertaining.
About that this was a ploy. Where is that? Do you believe
that? I heard that too. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they're saying.
Yeah, let me show that. So do you think this is a way for her to get her a peach? Do you think that they would bring Fayln onto the show now?
Can we just point out the fact that Tasha K, whom I love, look at her profile picture. Derek Jackson.
Oh God. Oh God, I didn't even see
and
that.
And I don't believe they're longtime friends and business partners. I just don't. They may be associates.
So where did that come from?
These people.
Fayln said it.
Where did she say it?
I ain't never heard her say
it. You never heard Fayln say that they were business associates?
No. What I heard, she said that they knew each other because they had the same business. They run in the same business.
Okay.
Not business. Business partners is totally different.
Yeah, it's different.
Long-time friends is totally different. Knowing each other because you're in the same industry, you know, because I'm in the education industry and I see people, you know, 5-6 times a year. That don't mean that they my friend.
Yeah,
I'm a business partner.
I don't know, y'all. I keep going back and forth with this. I don't know.
I'm
just happy.
So it sounds like we all think it looks bad, but technically it's okay because they weren't really friends. Their husbands weren't really friends. It sounds kind of like that's what the bottom line is. It looks shady, but so
like
what?
To me, Fayln is okay. It sounds like to me, Dennis is okay.
Yeah.
Those are the two people that have an emotional, real.
Well, we don't really know how they feel. We just know what they're showing.
Yeah.
What
Porsha is running that communication.
I don't know him. I don't know his motions, of course, but I don't think he would be okay not just showing these pictures, but when he posted something on Instagram, he took his time out to congratulate him on Instagram.
He did. Do you think it's because I don't think Dennis has to pay alimony or anything. So it's not like he's getting free
Dennis
from
what to do, and Dennis listens. I believe that.
It's not like
I don't think so. I just don't.
I'm just Marine like that one now.
Dennis,
because I think if we can tell him what to do, they would be married right now.
She told Dennis to go to the mansion at 5 so the three of them can take a picture, and then Porsha would post grown men up in here running together so we can get this family thing working like Jada and Will Smith, and we all know how that turned out. Porsha is running this whole communication thing right now. And you know, and that's
maybe Simon,
amen.
Maybe Simon and Dennis have a business agreement, and now Simon gonna fund something of Dennis's business. I mean, like something's got to be something.
Because Dennis was not paying for a big wedding, and Simon will have no problem.
And so, Fayln must have got some money because
congratulations, Porsha. I guess.
Yeah, Fayln got some money. I mean, there's no way that she's gonna just be like, I'm okay with this without getting some money. Because I don't think Porsha liked this man. I think she liked his money. And I could be wrong. But
she looked like she got a type. Because Cordell, Dennis, and this dude, if you put them all while Cordell definitely got a better body, he has an athletic fit. They look alike.
No, they don't.
Yes, somebody put Dennis and this dude side by side.
No,
they actually look alike.
And Cordell is a very handsome man. Dennis looks like a hobbit. There's no comparison there. None. Cordell is good looking.
I don't know. I don't remember what he looked like. I don't think this man looks like Dennis. Let me find that picture
at all.
There's a picture. They look alike. I can't find it, but there's a picture of Dennis. No. There's a picture of him side by side.
Okay. Cordell is chocolate handsome. This guy here is, Simon, he's not horribly, I love his chocolate.
Okay, here they are. They don't look alike.
That's not, it was a picture that somebody posted. It wasn't those two, but she got a type.
What's her type, Joy? Tell me what it is.
She doesn't have a type.
Rich.
Money is her type.
Rich, that's her type, right?
Yeah. So
I mean, if you can do it, do it. I mean, I'm for that. I'm like, if you got the goods and running the
but
circus.
how did that happen? Let's discuss it from Simon's point of view. Simon, you know Porsha, you met her once, twice, maybe at the pool, maybe not, I don't know. We're gonna divorce you. Fayln's over there, I'm here now. When do I pick up the phone and call Porsha and say, what we gonna do? When did that start? How did that start?
Porsha contacted that man when she saw that video and him saying that he was a Captain Saver and she wanted to be saved, and it's fine.
And I wonder, has Bolo signed the contract so he'll be at the bachelorette party? And will
Bolo doing that bachelorette party? They're gonna be kissing on each other again and stuff. It's gonna be good. I don't think that this man gonna like that though. He ain't gonna let her do that kind of stuff.
I don't think so either.
Had y'all not said y'all think this is for the show, wherever y'all read that at, I don't even think he would want her on the show. He just don't seem the type.
I do wonder if she's gonna leave. I do wonder about that.
Yeah, because he didn't like Fayln on the show. I mean, like,
I got that. That's the impression that I got. That one of the reasons why you didn't see her is because he wouldn't let her. Like, she going on a girls' trip to South Carolina, and he let her.
Well, her husband. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I think my mind might change again tomorrow.
I'm fine with it. I mean, yeah, I think it's
right now I don't care.
It's a little tacky the way it looks, but if we don't believe they were friends, it is what it is. Congratulations.
Just said that the divorce will not be finalized until November 20th. So how in the world, what is the settlement then? What was that settlement, Joy, that we had?
That was that one with the writing on it. The settlement is a little bit different than I think the actual divorce, because you can do a settlement and not be divorced, and you could be divorced and not be finished with your settlement. It can go both ways. And this one right here, it says this is an agreement. Therefore, it's in effect the 26th day of April. It has both of their names. You go down, it says the husband and wife. But this was it says, whereas the parties are living in a bona fide state of separation.
So maybe this for tax purposes.
There are no children between the two. And the parties are, what is that? I don't wear my glasses.
Irrevocable. Hold on.
Wait a minute. That's not what they did. Oh, do that again. What you do? Oh, I could do that.
That do it?
Yeah, irretrievably.
Yeah.
Broken.
Where'd it go?
I see it now. You don't see it.
I did something to the page.
It says, whereas the marriage of the parties is irretrievably broken, and then it stops.
Yeah, then it stops. Yeah.
Oh, then it says something about have entered into a prenuptial agreement. Which was signed by.
They were in that. He said that they had a bona fide prenup. He said that, and he asked the judge to see if you could take that away, because I did something to my screen.
Yeah. So maybe this was just a thing of her maybe trying to go after him for money, and he's saying
probably was.
We have a prenup. Okay, so then I don't think she okay. Okay, she lied. If he ain't gonna get her nothing, she lied. I'm sorry.
She'll be fine depending on that. Depending on what she walks away with, and I bet Porsha will be fine to not come back to the show, depending on what she walks into the marriage with. She's gonna have a good contract.
Yeah. Maybe
this is what Nene just posted.
I didn't watch the show, so this is the man that was on the show with that girl. Oh shit! Now I see what y'all saying. Out.
Okay, because everybody was like, Nene, how can you do that? What about close your legs to married man? And people were just going in on Nene under the post, and Nene didn't even understand what was going on.
She was like, and I didn't even watch the show.
And somebody else did that too. And
y'all know Nene watching the show. She's sitting at home watching.
They were like, oh, I didn't know.
I bet you she ain't, because I bet you. If her friends were her real friends, they was like, girl, it's terrible. Don't waste your time.
Don't watch it. And don't get them no views. But what's the other lady who's Ronnie DeVoe's wife? She said something, and then people attacked her, and she's like, I don't even know what's going on. I don't know.
Why are you talking? If y'all don't know what's going on, why y'all talking?
Right, because they just saw she was engaged, and you just told people congratulations.
Her little Ronnie DeVoe husband. Let me look them up. I like her too. What's her name?
What's that name?
I didn't watch it then. I don't know her name, y'all.
You got to watch her season. She was just drunk and funny. But when she was sober, she was a really nice girl.
Oh, is it Shamara?
Yeah, Shamari Devo, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at it. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't think Fayln's okay. Now this is what I'm thinking. Y'all know I always make up something. This is my opinion. It ain't true. Don't quote me.
She's
Fayln
57.
Fayln is acting good because if she acts good, she thinks she's gonna get more money. So she like, y'all, I'm just going through my divorce and I'm gonna be okay.
Girl, somebody saying Fayln is pregnant.
Yeah, they said Fayln's pregnant and Porsha's pregnant. That's what I heard too.
Fayln.
Yeah,
Fayln's supposed to be pregnant by that little skinny guy, which I don't know how you go from 40 million.
Oh, by Simon's assistant.
Yeah, that's the guy's name.
Yeah, that's
that was his friend. Yes, he went on all the trips with them. His name is Jalen. He was always at their family their house. He went on all the trips.
Interesting, isn't it?
And that's who she quote unquote cheated on Simon with. I'm like, why would you
pregnant by him? Sounds like Diddy, doesn't it?
Mess up your bag of 40 million to cheat with the assistant and get caught. Like, I just don't see women getting caught like that. I'm sorry. Women are smarter than men on that. So I don't know if I believe that or not.
But from the 40 million to the assistant, just think about Diddy when Diddy was dating Cassie. We know Diddy's worth almost $1 billion. Cassie cheated with the exercise man and got married and had his baby.
You're kidding.
No,
but I think that she stacked her paper because Diddy did probably provide money for her. He was never gonna marry her. He was never gonna have a baby with her. So she got her money and then decided it's time. I got enough money saved up, like Shawnee did with Shaq. Let me leave. I can see Cassie doing that.
Nene also posted reading is fundamental. I posted a comment and didn't really read. I just saw love and relationship that posted. You have to keep it real as a friend. It looks strange, but I don't know any details.
Yeah, she didn't know. A lot of people commented and didn't know. I don't think Carlos probably knew though, because he was one of the first ones. Him and LaToya. LaToya is a messy one because she said,
but I think they just post like congratulations. I think that's kind of
well, LaToya forever. You know who we talking about. Is that her name? LaToya from the show.
LaToya forever, ever.
Like, I loved it. Because you know she don't
like
that.
Somebody on the other call today said Kenya's just mad she didn't
She's so messy.
She's so messy.
Did y'all hear what they were saying about Kenya? Somebody said Kenya was just mad that she didn't bag him first.
I mean, a lot of them probably are because they didn't know he was on the market. He worth 40 million. And
let's be clear. If that guy generally, if he was divorced, he would have been a good catch for anybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Money wise. Look at us.
Yeah, money wise. So they all probably said, like, oh, we did not even know.
Times are hard.
We did not even know to call him when he was on suicide watch with his counselor, like Porsha did. So we could just swoop on in while he's vulnerable and get the money.
Who was on suicide watch?
So he was with his counselor. He has emotional problems. Simon, he talked about it. This man is vulnerable right now. And Porsha, I'm mad at y'all. I'm sorry. The more I talk about it, the more I'm like, girl, get your money.
$40 million. You on suicide watch?
I just can't.
Okay.
Poor Simon.
Yeah, you need to marry him quick.
If she don't marry Simon, I'm gonna marry Simon. Okay.
Then
Simon,
get him committed. Get him committed to the mental institution because if he's on suicide watch, she might not be taking his meds right. Porsha, work that paperwork, girl.
She better get that
committed. Handle the funds.
Fayln was done because
you know what? I did hear this. It's kind of starting to make a little sense. I was reading something that they said that they actually divorced, but she contested it.
Right.
Kind of similar to what my face, I need to scrub. What's his name? I do. What's his name? Apollo did. He and his wife he and Phaedra actually were divorced.
Okay.
But he then contested it because he said it was some kind of misspelling.
Oh, I didn't watch it then, probably.
Yeah, so apparently his last name or his first name, something was misspelled. She let them know. She said that by law, Phaedra and them had to let him know they misspelled his name, typed on the type, and they did, and so they had to redo the papers, but they were divorced. So that's what they're saying, that Fayln and him actually divorced in January. And
no, he
that
filed
she
in January.
contested it.
No, contested in February.
If you
yeah,
look at
she
it,
contested it in February. Yeah, she contested in February. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a contested, right.
Yeah, he started it in January, contested in February, and then it got settled in April. Well, really May, because it was April 26th, and today is May 11th. And Porsha announced it's May 10th. So how many days? That ain't right, Porsha. If she just would have waited, I think everybody would be okay. She just could have waited. Even if she's pregnant, she still could have waited a month.
But you know what? Now that we brought up his little suicide, she can't afford to wait. She's trying to help this man out to get out of his depression, his suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
So he's used to helping people out, but it's time for him to be helped by his new wife.
And Porsha swooped in. I'm telling y'all, Porsha called that man. How do you think
they call that little committal thing that Kim Kardashian put Kanye in? Was it 792 or something?
Yeah.
And then kind of take up Porsha.
Her
finding stuff.
Yeah, and her settlement agreement, her prenup, she got a jacked up prenup. Her prenup said he agreed to pay her $50,000 in 2 installments as division of payment per their prenup. That's a terrible prenup.
So that's all she's getting?
The document noted that Simon will maintain ownership of their current home, though she may stay there until May the 28th, which she must leave.
She not okay, y'all. She not okay.
He's worth $40 million, and
she got 100,000
to pay $50,000.
Yeah,
that's no way, Joy.
I think if it could have been a situation where he got paid $50,000 a year that they were married, at 25 or something like that, and they were married
18 months.
So
they weren't even married
years.
2 years.
And so why would she do that? Let's just think about that. Why would somebody say yes?
Because she probably married somebody for money. She met and you have to think about, if you look at this girl's Instagram, she posts like a very young girl. You would not think this was the mother of a teenager. Every picture is a picture of her. She's a beautiful girl. She's half, I think, Japanese or Chinese.
Yeah, Asian.
Black.
She's Asian and black.
She's absolutely beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Every other picture is her taking a picture herself, most of the time half naked.
Yeah.
And
but that's what Instagram is for.
But I mean, she's in her 30s, like she's younger than Porsha. So
yeah, I mean, but I guess my point is, a mother of 3 teenage boys.
Right.
But
if she did it for money.
She started early. Yeah, she's not getting money. She started early. She was young. She probably didn't understand, which you can't say that it matters, because ignorance doesn't matter within the law.
Because I'm like, look at her Instagram.
I saw. Oh, it went away. I saw one picture where
she is an absolutely beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Would not take that away from her.
She can find somebody else. I don't know if they'll be 40 million.
I don't think she gonna, girl, it's somebody lined up right now.
They right there. So she's fine. But
that is really that 50,000. Okay, Porsha.
Porsha better help Fayln out. Porsha better help Fayln out. I mean, sorry.
Because why would you marry? I don't understand why you would say yes to that man and walk away with 50.
Who is that? I can't think of that comedian and say you do not cheat on a millionaire. You don't even on $1,000.
You do not mess up your bag of a $40 million person. You just don't. And if you cheat, you gonna cheat where he ain't gonna find out. But he was probably so controlling that he's watching her every.
When she talked in this, I was wondering, who is she talking about? Because usually what happens is you repeat one person after another, or you're not. It's a sense of excitement, and when he's no longer providing that excitement, because pretty things only satisfy you for so long, and if he doesn't make your woo or whatever, if you're not really feeling him or whatever, it's going to manifest itself. And in this, she could have the most beautiful house. She could have all of these beautiful cars and fancy things and look pretty and be his Barbie doll and his eye candy, but if he does not, if you have not found a sense of love and a sense of something that you like, you're going to cheat.
Yeah,
even
I would never want to be with a man because of what he has if I can't have it when we are apart. Right. You know, so she had the big house and the big car and all that. We're apart now. I got to go back over here to 90210 and rent an apartment. I mean, I wouldn't say yes to that. $50,000.
Right, 50,000. Well, it's 100,000 because it's twice. 50,000 twice. Right.
Okay, that's even less after taxes. I mean, no,
it's bad. It's bad.
There has to be something else that makes no sense. Porsha,
it's got to be more.
We can say whatever we want about Porsha. I bet Porsha already got that prenup contract over with her attorneys, making sure that it reads better than Fayln's.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she probably does. And
Porsha's bringing something to the table. He said that he likes rescuing women. He said that Porsha don't need rescue.
She don't need rescuing. Porsha will be okay.
She needs rescuing, not financially, but Porsha wants a husband. Porsha wants a wedding.
But that's the difference. She's getting in it in a different perspective.
Yeah,
I agree. Yes, this is the guy that got way longer money than her, but Porsha wants to be a real wife.
Yeah,
she wants the dinners and the families and the girl. We gonna look up and they gonna have. It's gonna be Dennis, his girlfriend, PJ, all his kids at a dinner.
And Fayln might be there. Fayln might be there too.
Right. Dennis's mama gonna be trying to hook up with Simon's daddy. I mean,
Fayln won't be there because they'll have the kids together. But I'm telling you,
you don't think he bonded with her kids at all, though?
I don't know, but his other baby mamas might be there.
Yeah.
Porsha wants that, and I have to admit, when Andy had asked that question to Kenya flipped it because she really didn't want to talk about it. But that was a genuine question. I don't think you don't have to compliment her, but it would have. I get the mindset. Porsha doesn't want that kind of confusion. Right. One of the things that she said to him, and I admired her saying, and she was like, "Look, I needed my daddy a lot, and I didn't have him. I don't want that for my own daughter. So whatever's gonna stop happening, I'm gonna stop it happening. You hear Christmas, so and so, and you're gonna be here for monumental days, and that doesn't stop you even on Mother's Day, because you are part of this family." And one of the things she keeps including him is she calls him family. I can respect that. Everybody don't have that mindset.
Co-parenting is hard, and they have worked it out. And that I do admire both of them for that. And for Dennis to take a picture with this man shows a lot of because most men are like, I'm not doing that. You know,
well, Dennis don't want to spend his money. I knew that the minute they had that conversation about not having a big wedding. Dennis ain't no fool.
Yeah, well, I don't think that it was just about that. I also think that it was there were things that he thought were more important. And Porsha was so headstrong on maintaining some kind of control. It was almost at that very moment I knew her and Dennis weren't going to work. When she was pregnant with him and they were fighting over where they were going to live.
Yeah.
And Dennis was just like, you could kick me out. I ain't doing that. She actually did.
She kicked him out.
It's at that moment. But see, she needs somebody to take control of her. And I think
listen at this, y'all. I'm looking at the net worth. It says that Porsha Williams, as of 2021, is worth about $400,000.
No, that's not true.
And it says even though she makes $1.5 million per season, when you add that up with everything she has and owes, etc., she's worth $400,000. I mean,
that could be true because Porsha does like to live big, but she has
other businesses too.
She has her she has her hair. She has she has
a lot of things that her money is going to
business
wise.
Yeah, that's true too.
It has to pay off before I guess it's listed as real, net worth.
Like assets versus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that, but I hope she's at least worth them. This man is gonna help her. I'm sorry.
She's gonna help him.
They're gonna help each other. They could be a power couple. We're just gonna say they're gonna be a power couple. I think the timing is wrong, Porsha, but I like everybody on Atlanta. Y'all know me. I like them all.
And even if she's
she's
not really happy,
most,
she
but
looks
I like
happy
Drew
all the
too.
time.
I want them to be happy.
Porsha looks happy all the time. So
That's
even
one
if
of the
she's not,
yeah,
she wakes up every morning. She says, "I'm happy. That's what I choose to be." And she looks happy. I don't think she always is, but her face can smile when her heart is crying.
Yeah.
This
But
one
I think
says
they're saying
5
if
million.
yeah, I think that's
Yeah, I
probably
see.
right. But I think they said after she subtracts some of the stuff that she owes and all that.
Yeah,
then
what I'm
that's
looking at is republicworld.com, whatever that means.
But I mean, I'm sure she's at least worth 2 million. I mean, she ain't worth 40.
Yeah,
But
they're just subtracting out everything else she owes, and you know.
But anyway, so
them
anything
sheets-
else on this? Are
them
we
sheets ain't worth
okay
that
with
much.
this? What do
Girl,
we
hold
cover?
on, y'all.
Her house is 5,930 square feet. She owed the IRS $240,000 in unpaid taxes for 09 through 2017. Them taxes will get you. Trust me, I know.
Well, I don't know. I just want Porsha. I want Fayln to be okay before Porsha. And if Fayln is okay, I don't care about Dennis. You know, Dennis cheated. He had the hot dogs and the bestiality and all that crap. I just want Fayln to be okay, and I want her to be honest if she's not. And if she's not okay, I believe Porsha needs to make sure Simon makes sure Fayln's okay. If that happens,
think about it, she was just crying over Dennis. What, in November?
Who?
Porsha.
About what?
Oh, when they had that dinner.
Yeah, when they had the dinner, because they weren't able to, you know, she said if we didn't have a kid, we probably wouldn't even be talking to each other at all right now.
So, I thought that was a very healthy conversation.
Yeah, I thought it was.
And when she said, and she's telling the truth, and basically she was saying, you know, it's kind of reminded me of we need to let each other go. This isn't good for either one of us. We going backwards and forward, and so that was a real conversation. We should be done.
Yep, because they weren't getting that wedding she wanted. I don't think they.
What is that? What's that song? Was it "He's Mine"? You may have had him once, but I got him all the time.
I was thinking more Lauryn Hill.
It could all be so simple. No.
Yeah, but that's not the name of the song. But yeah,
what's it called?
Like, it's
but you'd rather make it hard.
And somebody got to do it, and that is a hard.
That is true. Yeah,
you know you love that person, and that person loves you. Because I was sitting there and I was saying, God, I wonder, do they see what I see as a viewer? Like, I don't doubt that he loves her, but I don't know if he was in love with her or if he was trying to make it work because of the baby, or you know, that's what I believe about a host of things. Because if you think about, these are old fools. These were not two people that got pregnant at 16. These were two people who had babies. Dennis in his 40s and she was in her late 30s. So these were two people who didn't have any children, and they had bonded. That baby was meant to be here. Maybe that was all he was supposed to be, because hopefully you want to be in a situation with a guy and your baby mama moves on first. That was really, now he can move on.
Now he can move on, and she will not be mad. And she moved on to $40 million. She got 5 homes. If Porsha
makes it easier to move on, whether you love them or not.
It does. Porsha better take Fayln out to the spa day once a month. She needs to make sure Fayln get a little bit of money every month. No. And yes, she does. She needs to.
She better get his assistant.
Look, Porsha, if you live all you gotta do is go to verywellmed.com and find out how to commit your husband.
I'm assuming
because that's what's gonna happen.
Homeless. I mean, he's jobless right now.
Right.
The legal basis for involuntary commitment, involuntary trip. Porsha, I'm gonna send you this link, girl.
Send that to Fayln, Porsha, so she can make sure Fayln is okay. And I will be okay. If she makes sure Fayln is
pretty
okay.
as Fayln is, she got a whole host. If she's not pregnant, that girl got a whole host.
She got 3 kids at a young age. I mean,
she
got
don't need
Simon.
No more kids.
I mean, she got Simon at 40 million. So, and she had 3 kids that wasn't even his. So she could do it again.
Well, this gives you step-by-step on how to commit your husband. Porsha,
perfect girl. Fayln should have committed it. That's where she messed up. She should have committed his butt as soon as he was talking about he wanted to divorce her. I'd be like, look, He is not in his right mind.
He even looks like a different person.
Oh, he does.
It's called
picture. He looks really nice, Joy.
It's called what do you call it? Filter.
A conservatorship. She should.
Oh, that's possible.
No, because look at how good he looks right here, and he's with Fayln. I think he looks very good.
His skin. Oh,
he's so chocolate. He's African for real.
He's Nigerian. This lady said that she knows his family. I can't remember which one I watched, and that family, the Porsha does not know what she's getting into, but she's gonna find out. And I want to watch it on the show.
I wouldn't mind watching it play out.
Yeah, I mean, I love that little skin. He's good looking in that picture.
You hear people always talk about karma. Do you think that there's any kind of karma on Porsha? I don't think that people should ever say karma, because I feel like we've all done something wrong, and that means that my karma's coming. So I'm not gonna wish you karma, because
I don't think acts is what brings bad karma. We've talked about this. It's energy. And there is a difference.
I don't think if you have bad actions that you present bad energy.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I don't.
I do. Yes. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but not in. Okay. And what I mean by that, but sometimes you do bad things. So you're a little bit of a liar, but your lies are in your mind for good. Girl.
Okay.
Hey, you look fat. Do I look fat today? Girl, no. Girls today.
Girl, you look beautiful. But no, that's not what I do. Like, girl, you look beautiful. I don't say no, girl, you don't look fat. Because if you look fat, you look fat.
Right.
I just feel like, girl, you look good no matter what. That's what I say. Yeah.
You
know, she does. Just because she fat don't mean she ugly.
Maybe you're a little dishonest in certain areas, or have, you're not perfect all the time. I think energy, and what I mean by that is negative energy. Negative energy, in my opinion, is what brings bad karma. So you because can walk in the room and you're just ugly. You're ugly to people. You do things that are just ugly. There's a difference of if something happens and then you respond, or think. You know what I'm talking about. There are people that just bring negative energy. Everybody got a family member. When they walk in, you want to walk out.
You just like, why he here or why she here?
Because
So do you think that they'll get karma? So do you think that this is a karma situation? I don't. Okay. I really
say that it could be, but I don't think. Porsha brings positive energy where she goes. Even she can be wrong, but she's just not a negative Nancy.
Are you saying that she's not going to have a negative karma because her energy is positive?
No, I'm not saying that. Okay. But I don't necessarily think that bad things happen to good people, and bad things happen to bad people. I don't necessarily think that that's karma. I'll give you an example. Cynthia is a positive person. She's not a negative Nancy. Yeah. Even when things are bad, even when she's sad, she doesn't hurt people because she's hurting. That's not her. That's why, not just because she's a beautiful woman, I think good things happen because she brings a good aura. She brings that positivity around her. I just believe it.
Sometimes when that happens, though, you could be doing something bad to somebody, but nobody notices it because you're normally positive.
Absolutely. Nene would argue and say that she did.
Right, because Nene say that you don't know Cynthia.
Nene would argue and say that she did.
Yeah.
But
sticking with Cynthia, because Cynthia, I love Cynthia. That's why she's on the show. She's always positive, no matter what her storyline is. She brought a cloud of darkness over her dad this time when she talked about marrying Phil.
She did.
Because of his past. So her excitement and stuff, nobody called her out on the negative she brought to her dad's left, but she mentioned it. So, just because
I don't know
mean if you're not out there hurting somebody.
She mentioned it. She said at the reunion, she said she'll never bring up her dad.
She'll never bring it up on the show again.
Yeah, right, because he was hurt by it.
It brought negative stuff.
But I don't think that is an example of bringing negative energy in a way, though she brought dark secrets, because the reality is her mother. That's her mother.
Yeah.
It's not like Cynthia.
But her mother didn't bring it up, though.
She did that documentary, and I mean, but it's the truth. I mean, it's not like
the
she
truth. It's
lied
not
on this
it's
man.
not a lie. Although you have to bring a sense, I don't want to say shame, because she didn't do anything wrong. These kids are innocent.
You brought it up though.
And you know what, me and you have had this debate before, Joy.
But bringing something up isn't that really is true. And you're talking to your mother. It's not like she inadvertently mentioned her father. It was in reference to him either coming or situation. And if memory serves, that big conversation was because of what happened to Sheree.
What happened to Sheree?
No, the conversation that I'm referring to is when we were talking about
I didn't watch
the
it
Veil Collective, Joy, when we were talking about Maria, talking about that drug stuff and her mom and her life and all that. And you and I had the discussion about, you thought it was positive that she was bringing it up. And I'm like, well, did she get her mom's permission to do that? That's horrible. How do you sit there and tell your mom's business like that? And you said not to really think about it from mom's standpoint, but from the daughter, because Maria, the daughter, is the one that has to go through it. And so you thought it was okay. So it's kind of similar to this now. I don't think it's okay to bring up that kind of stuff about somebody else and then, question karma. I mean,
I think that may be an opinion piece. I guess because I've been Maria. I was Maria in the situation, and my mother's story is her story. I have a whole new one because of her behavior. I was directly affected in a way. While I think my situation was a blessing in disguise because I went with my father, that was really a blessing because I didn't get to see her in that light. That's my story. I have a story.
And you also have a right of
I have
bring that story up at
in kindergarten and people teasing me about not having a mother. That's real.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's a real story. That's so bad that my aunt had to go to the school to cuss out the teacher for allowing it to continue. Yeah, that's a real situation.
I got mad. I'm sorry.
I get it, Joy, but it's all a matter of where you bring it up at. And so sticking with Maria, because I'm not judging anything that anybody's been through. You are in front of a camera. What you say when it's going to hurt somebody else, don't say it. Shut up.
Well, I don't know. Okay, here's the thing, because we're in front of cameras now. I don't know Maria's situation of her mother's current situation. My mother turned her life around and literally is an alcohol and drug counselor.
Yeah, she's a counselor now.
My mother, spends her whole life telling her story. That's how she remained sober. So
she helps somebody out. Okay, since y'all talking about fathers and stuff, I know we gotta get up in a minute. But you remember when Porsha was crying and she was talking about she didn't have her dad? And she had a relationship with him. Do you think that's why she fell in love so fast? Is she falling in love so fast because she didn't have her daddy's love? Do people do that?
She had her daddy's love when he was alive.
She mentioned it because I didn't know that.
No, she said that he was always around for Lauren, but not for her. Didn't he say something like that?
Yeah. That's hurtful.
That is hurtful to see that.
Yeah,
that it was
hurtful.
I'm thinking that's why she falls in love so fast. Porsha.
It's possible. They say, girl, them daddy issues.
I don't think she's falling in love.
What's my mama issues? According to my daughter, who we fighting right now, she talked to me. Well, she kind of talking to me right now. Is that I'm overbearing. I'm a smotherer.
Yeah, I'm a smotherer.
I compensate in ways that my daughter, she says I'm controlling in that way. That I try to, but my control in my head has always been to soften your blows in life.
Yeah.
My whole thing is there are certain pains that I already know are coming.
You want to prevent them.
I want to prevent it from happening.
I'm the same way. I'm like, I know I've been through it. I don't want you to hurt. So I'm never going to do anything to hurt you.
Yeah.
And you have to, I think that might be just girls though. They just, anyway.
And it's almost, I had to tell her, it's okay for me to be in control and controlling in certain aspects that all your friends want to use me for certain things.
Amen.
Because I get stuff done.
You get it done. That's me too.
It's with ease. I made your life easy. How many people go to an HBCU for 4 years and they never had an issue in financial aid?
Amen. Oh, okay.
My daughter. Because her mom is psycho.
Crazy, crazy mama. Yeah.
I make things easy for you. She don't understand it.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
it's hard to get them to want to understand it either. If they think they're right, they're right, they're right, they're right, they're right.
they just
And
gonna
I
think that.
probably did my mother the same. I don't remember being that bad. I called my mom. She said, yes, she was. I said, no.
I wasn't. I was not. I was not that bad, honey.
I
was
wasn't
good.
either. My brother told me on Mother's Day, though, that yes, I was.
I don't agree.
But
Okay, but let's get back on so we can get off of here, y'all. 6:35. We was on here for a while. So, what are our tasks for Sunday? What do we need to find out about? I want people to find out if Fayln is really okay. So, if
Is
you're
she
watching
pregnant?
this,
She said she posted that she was
but
okay.
Joy, you know that girl ain't okay. I'm gonna post. I'm okay.
I want to
Even
know
when
if she's pregnant. I want to know.
I feel like Fayln is a positive person because even if I'm having a bad day, I feel like if I post something positive or something reassuring, then it makes me feel better. I don't really put. I'm going. You know how some people just be negative on Facebook and everything's just down and they just want people to cry. I don't do all that, and I feel like Fayln is probably like that too. That girl is probably in the corner crying right now. So somebody check on Fayln. And y'all, whoever know Porsha, make sure that Fayln is taken care of.
Well, hopefully she's not in that corner alone. You know what they say: get over one by crawling up under another.
Get under another one.
I
Yeah, we
really
need to find out. Somebody said we need to find out if Porsha and Fayln are really pregnant.
Yeah.
So that's on our
Lord.
task.
Yeah.
I hope not.
I think Portia's pregnant. Why does she have a movie? When do you know? Unless this man don't want her to dress like that no more. When have you known Porsha to wear a
Well,
muumuu?
but Fayln dresses like that all the time. Not like Luke.
Nene used to wear dresses like that all the time.
But Porsha, I'm talking about Porsha. But okay, we're talking about Nene and Cynthia versus Porsha, who wears clothes so tight she can't breathe and you can see her veins. We are talking about Porsha.
Did she say veins?
Okay. Okay, you know how you can see people.
Look at this, y'all.
What? What? I don't see anything.
Let me read it. Porsha Williams lands 3-part Bravo special.
Oh, yeah, I saw
her
that.
life.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, this might be a setup. I'm sorry.
3 weeks?
So I'm telling you, Andy been knowing about this. Y'all, this is just not happening in April and May. This has been Marlo told y'all.
Andy's trying to help her.
She knew who Porsha was dating. This was on Watch What Happens Live months ago. Porsha has been dating this man for longer than y'all think.
And this is real. Fayln,
yeah,
Fayln
that's real.
Over it.
And Andy knew about it, and that's why Fayln went at their reunion. And
yes,
there was 3 episodes.
That's why Fayln went at there. That's why she was only in 3 episodes too. Because Porsha said, "I take your man."
No, the reason that I don't think that this was like that, they were airing this season almost and filming at the same time.
Yeah, they were because they had COVID issues, right?
Yeah, they kept having COVID issues.
Yep.
So nobody would have known how this was going to play out.
And if Simon done been with Porsha and he during COVID times, Porsha, they was together, y'all. How you got a special already? How you got a special?
She's so good.
I can't see it.
And does Nene know that
the actual wife has spoken? Shut up, Kenya. What are you know, but Kenya and Fayln are actually really good friends. So Kenya probably over there like, girl, you better get you some money. Kenya, help your friend.
Joy,
make her Kenya more. Because Fayln got some beautiful hair.
I was just Kenya going on hair Facebook scrolling.
She needs to be a Kenya Moore hair care spokesperson. And then she might could get a Pantene commercial. Cool. And then Fayln will get some money from doing endorsements. Can you help your girl? Porsha, you better get her some Go Naked sheets. Cynthia, you get her some wine. Drew, you better take the Delilah spirit off of Porsha and give it to Fayln so she can take somebody else's husband. What else we need?
You know,
Marlo teach her how to get a rich man where you don't have to work a lot. Who else can help her?
Marlo's probably the one man because she didn't get him.
I wonder is Porsha gonna leave Housewives?
Yes. With the right contract from her soon-to-be husband, she's out of there. It's running.
I'm telling y'all, she's not gonna stay with this man. Okay. Ooh, can we do a bet? Can we do a bet? Okay, how fast do y'all think they gonna get married? Okay, who's first?
They'll be married by Halloween.
By
In
October.
fact, they're gonna go back to the Halloween.
So they're
They'll
gonna go
be-
back to the house. Is she gonna dress like Medusa at the wedding? Like
They'll be married at the end of next season. They're gonna have at the end of the season of next whatever it is.
Would that be
season 14.
December, like a Christmas wedding, or was this because of COVID? It was different.
And then the season finale is
It
gonna
was
bring
because
home.
normally they have normally they film like it's hot outside.
So it's hot.
They don't normally do it in the fall.
This is because
the
of COVID.
comic time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see it now. This is gonna be so good. That final episode, the way it's gonna close out is Simon's gonna bring home his other 2 wives that he forgot to tell Porsha about.
But he's Nigerian. They might can have more than one wife. That's probably
well,
okay.
that's my point. But Porsha don't know it, so
She gonna be on
bring him on.
She gonna be on Seeking Sister Wives. She leaving the house.
Is he Muslim? It's most Nigerians are Christians.
Yeah, I don't think he's Muslim.
Oh,
but he could be a polygamist on Seeking Sister Wives. I don't know what they are. I don't watch this show. So who watch it? Okay, people are really chatting with us. So summer of next, I'm gonna give them. Okay, so somebody gave them what? So Callie, what's yours?
What?
When they get married?
They will be married, but they're gonna get married on October 31st.
No, not the Halloween party.
Not Halloween.
Yes, they
not
are.
Halloween.
That's what I think.
You a whole mess.
No, that's
okay, what about you, Joy? What's your day?
Scary.
I think they're going to get married. If she's pregnant, they'll get married.
What is it now?
In the season.
Wouldn't it be
because
a trick
I
if
don't think
she's not
she'll
only
do that
pregnant, but
twice.
it's due next month? I don't know what to believe.
So you think she's gonna have the baby, then get married?
No. Portia's so arrogant, she probably will try. But she has to know that she lost doing that with this.
Somebody said after November 20th because they divorce ain't ready till the end. So okay.
Oh, you right. He ain't if he's not.
So he does. So okay. So that she ain't gonna be able to do it fast. Okay. So how long you think they'll stay together? You think they'll stay together till November 20th?
It depends on who's this other girl, the girl that we looked at earlier. What else can she tell us?
We need to find her.
That might have a lot to do with it.
I don't think Porsha would care.
Portia's gonna maybe speed things up because of that.
She can't if they're not divorced on November 20th. Now
did y'all see this? I am shocked.
I did. I just saw it. It came across my thing. One point. It was horrible. Okay, let's talk about it. The reunion, the third part was so bad that I'm like, why did they even shoot it? Like, it didn't even keep my attention. It was horrible.
It was boring.
I don't think Cynthia said 3 words. Candy cried almost a little bit.
Candy looked tired. She's tired.
I don't know what happened. Nothing. It was a waste of our lives. And I don't think they should have got $1 million. I think they should have got Married to Medicine ratings. 0.7 because it was horrible.
Wouldn't it be nice if Phaedra is on Porscha's spinoff and Phaedra is her best woman chick? What do you call it? Okay.
You got to send that, Joy. We've got to use that.
Woo! The internet gonna win every time. I don't care what nobody says.
I need that. We need to share that. Okay. Can I get a millionaire matchmaker? I will do it. I think that I will be able to do it. I think that the person I will let me do it. And he would take the picture with us. And I have my ring on.
Patty Stanger. Patty Stanger's mad she didn't get the exclusive. Y'all know who she is?
Yeah.
Okay,
she
so
used to watch her show.
I love Millionaire Matchmaker. All right, so we got anything
I remember when Kenya was on it.
I know the cute guy. She was on it, and that cute guy. He was married or something, wasn't it?
It was something.
And I'm like, why did Patty even hook her up with this man if he's married?
He lied.
Yeah, they meet people on the street. This is a nice looking guy.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
But now, he don't really look like that, Joy. You saw them dancing and how he looked like he was Tales from the Crypt and how he was moving off.
Did you say Tales from the Crypt?
Yeah, you saw how slow he was dancing. Porsha know that man is old for her.
Porsha is getting her contracts in order. I'm proud of her now.
He got 8 kids. So is that counts Fayln's kids? Because they say he got 8 kids.
No, I think he has 8.
I thought she said that we have 8 kids together. That's what I thought.
So he has 5 then.
Oh.
I really think he's gonna still take care of Fallon's kids. I feel like
no.
I'm making
Porsha's not gonna allow that.
I think Porsha would allow that. Jordan, don't
him
you?
to continue to take care of Faylon's kids that are not
In
his
fact,
kids?
yes, I think Porsha would allow that.
No, she wouldn't.
Girl, who is this girl?
It depends on how big her
That's the lady
that's
that
the
he
girl.
just was messing with in January when he was messing with Porsha. And so he left her. I guess the peach juice was better.
Well,
than
he
her.
didn't
What kind of
leave
juice
her.
she gonna have?
He
Ginger
didn't
ale.
leave her. He didn't leave her. The girl said, "Look, I just saw the show with y'all, and now I'm hearing it." The girl didn't know they weren't dating.
Oh, really?
Yes, the girl's like, he moved
She's
out
in his
fast.
Ferrari. The girl has his coat with her, and she was dating him.
I bet he wear Old Spice or Drake Car.
Oh,
I ain't real
I'm
sure.
telling y'all.
Not
When they was dancing, Porsha was backing away a little bit. She was trying
Old
to
Spice actually smells good because I've had when it's so funny. I've smelled like 2 occasions over like
and
the
it
last
smell
5
good.
years.
I don't want no
I
Old
said,
Spice.
"You smell good. What you got on?" They said Old Spice. I said, "Oh Lord, I get old."
You get old, girl. Your nose is matured. Your nose has matured.
I bet he does though. I'm just saying.
I don't know, y'all. But anyway, so we have our task. I think they're gonna get married November 21st.
Oh Lord.
And it is what it is. Porsha, well, they may get married on this. They may get married on this special. This
Y'all look at my
special.
Facebook memory.
Let's see.
But I will say this though. It's always a something with me that believes that you only live once.
Yeah,
I agree with that, Joy. I feel like
you have to shoot your shot.
You do.
And sometimes you shoot your shot and you end up shooting your own self.
That's right. And you fail. And that's what another thing. When everybody was like making fun of Giselle's business, every Hugh not making it. I said, I'm gonna let you know this. You know how many people don't make it in business, but she tried. And when she stopped trying, that's when she failed. But if you try something, and just because you don't succeed, you don't make fun of people, because we all have failed at something. And if you live your life and you try to do stuff, and you
wonder what happened with that, because I noticed that her friend, she was posting about every Hugh all the way up until like February. It was a certain date, because that's the only thing she never really posts, and that was one of the few things that she posted about.
I think that they said something happened with the distributor and it got a little expensive and things changed. And you don't wait. I mean, if it's not making you money and it's getting expensive, it's best to bow out. Because what's her name? Her friend's husband is rich like Simon. So if he wanted to keep putting money in that, he could have. But they were just like, we'll try something else. There's nothing wrong with that.
And I remember when it was on clearance.
Yeah. And I feel like right now endorsements are the best way to go, because you're not spending your own money. And Giselle has several endorsements right now.
Yeah.
To me, Karen is out there on the limb, because she has these businesses she's putting her money in, where she should be. And I think that hair is not hers though. She endorsing the hair, right?
I think that's the guy's hair.
Yeah.
I think he named it after her.
Yes. The Grand Dame or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about that real quick. We got to go. One more minute. So Karen had her wedding.
Over the
vow
weekend.
renewal. They said it was very pretty. She didn't invite Giselle to the bachelorette party, which I didn't even know you had bachelorette parties for your.
I don't think any of the housewives, but Ashley was there.
Because they wasn't in They wasn't in the thing. And
Ashley was
really
there.
pretty.
Where
was Ashley there?
Yeah, breastfeeding. She had a whole.
Is that what she was? Breastfeeding? She was there. I did see that.
I don't know if that's what people said.
Okay.
Because it wasn't clear, because I didn't see her with anybody. They were on a boat, and then they showed Ashley
she was breastfeeding
in a corner breastfeeding.
Yep.
But they didn't show any of the other ladies.
But she had her bachelorette party. They said
I don't think
beautiful.
They cared if they went, because it's stupid to have a bachelorette party for a 30th
vow reunion, right? But in
25 years.
Yeah, and then Macy Grace sung at the wedding. Karen had 2 dresses. Everybody looked beautiful. They said that Nigerian Ethiopian friend of Karen's is going to be on the show more than we think.
Yeah, I thought she was coming on as a wife.
So she's gonna be on more than we thought. So it's Mia's. She's the Ethiopian friend that Karen has. I wonder if her and Wendy.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Because I kind of get the impression that this crap is divided again. That's why I said, to me, when you don't end with some kind of resolution, you just having the same fight. We got to watch them fight for 6 seasons.
Karen and Giselle got to let it go.
Karen needs to let it go, going around putting her address out there.
That was just hate.
It is. I can't take it. I just hope that they move on to something else. They say Mia and Ashley are going to get into it a lot, which I can see. Mia, the new girl, and Ashley.
From
Ashley.
Mia's the new African lady.
No, Mia's the new girl who has the
the one girl, one pretty girl. Okay.
The real pretty girl. Her and Ashley are going to get into it. But they really aren't giving any details other than that, and that's why I love Potomac. They give you just enough to make you kind of want to watch it. The only thing I don't want to see is the herpes thing, so I pray that that's wrong.
Karen, I came with Karen.
I don't even know if that's really true or did people.
I don't need
something else. Is it a shortage of gas where y'all are?
Girl, yes, it's a fuel shortage. What happened was there was a cyber attack. Because you know, we have police officers and fire trucks, so we have to run because I work for a government agency. And we are trying to get fuel stored because they gotta work. But it's some type of cyber attack on one of the pipelines, and it affects us. And until they can get that fixed, which they say could take
months. It certain ones? Because it was
only in like 7 states, and it wasn't in Missouri yet.
So y'all aren't one of them. We are.
Missouri? Yeah. You said Missouri is not?
No, Missouri was not. It was only in 7. It wasn't Missouri, but they expect that the gas prices will be like $5 in 2 days.
Yep.
And then it will
probably kidding.
No, $5 in 2 days. When I heard that, I wouldn't filled up just in case it came here.
Oh, I'm glad you talk, girl. Say no more.
I mean, like we don't have. I went to a gas station. There was no fuel in the thing.
You went to one where there was.
Yeah, no fuel? I went to one this week, and there wasn't any. Yeah. Wow. So I'm not going to many places, but yeah. But yeah, it is right now. And there are a lot of people are trying to store fuel, especially government agencies, because you know you got to run your police and fire. But we're gonna pray for everybody because when this gas goes up, and some people aren't still working and all that, it's gonna be another dang on people just sad all the time. We're gonna have all these miserable people in these groups complaining, so y'all get ready.
We've been on here almost 2 hours.
I know.
It's not
right. Talk too much.
We love each other. We can't help it.
Yeah, talk too much.
So we got our task for Sunday because we're not gonna meet tomorrow.
I can't something to discuss on Sunday.
What? No,
we do. We missed the whole week.
This is so off the side. I apologize, but it just came up on my face. Do y'all put deodorant under your boobies?
Let me see.
I do not. I have
for shaving. What?
I have this other stuff that I use because they say deodorant. Certain deodorants can cause cancer. I don't want to put it in my boot.
But I heard the same thing about powder.
Yeah, especially women's deodorant. It has aluminum in it.
It has aluminum, so I use something else.
Very dangerous. Yeah.
Do you use powder?
I do. It's called Lume. It's like a natural deodorant that I just put under there. Yeah.
All right, sorry.
You know what? It's older I'm getting. I don't have to wear deodorant all the time.
Really?
I can go the fall and winter. You know, you bathe regularly. I don't have to put on deodorant. Now, I wouldn't test that theory in the summer.
Joe, I don't like you right now. Okay.
Yeah,
I keep a deodorant in my purse because I have to wear it.
I think I'm getting older, and my mother says she don't wear deodorant hardly anymore.
Oh, I hope I can get to that way. Please,
Lord. You keep that area shade for me, and I think my hormones. But I also had really bad hormonal issues when I was younger.
Okay,
and it started young, like 12. I couldn't, girl. My stepmom be like, girl, if you don't go get some deodorant.
So you started early needing deodorant. Yeah.
I was young.
So you finished early. That's what it is.
So they got this stuff called Shape Escape.
Yeah.
I've never.
Jackie sells a line of that. Did you see Jackie's product? Jackie sells a product.
Jackie from Basketball Wives?
No,
from Married to Medicine.
From Married to Medicine.
I could see her doing it because she had cancer. Yeah, because but it's called Lume. I think it's called Lume. They have the funniest commercials. That's what made me buy the
girl.
stuff.
The commercials are hilarious.
That's what I use, and
you
it really
exercises me like, do you see? It's hilarious.
It is such a good product. I have the tangerine something and the lavender.
They really work.
They really work. Yes, I use it every day. You can put it anywhere on your body. Anywhere. I even use the soap.
I sent it to you.
I even use the soap. Yeah, it's really good. Y'all should try it. I love it. I have natural deodorant because I have this natural company that I actually sell stuff for, but it does not work for me. So I mean, it works for a lot of people. I have a lot of people who buy it from me, but that doesn't work for me. But this Lume.
Wait a minute, you sell something that don't work?
It doesn't work for me. It works for other people.
That's interesting. And so how do you confirm it works for them?
Just the deodorant. Now the face stuff, I use all of that, but I just don't use the natural deodorant. But yeah, I use the lotions. I can use all of that, but I just can't use that natural deodorant because my arms just don't like it. It don't work.
My daughter broke out. She said her underarm, she said it was worse.
Because it has a lot of baking soda in it. And so there's a healing element thing that we sell that most people put on first. And then they put that on because it has so much baking soda and stuff in it that it can burn your arm. Some of that natural deodorant. You have to be very careful.
And she said it made it dark.
Good to use.
It makes you get you dark spots. So we have like a charcoal stuff that you. Yeah, they have ways to remedy stuff, but yeah, it can. If you use too much, anything of too much can hurt you. And so you have to be careful.
But I have a cousin that when we were young who used to say that she only wore men's deodorant for that reason. The little clear ones.
Yes.
Not the baked ones, not the white ones. The ones that's
the clear,
kind of look like
they didn't leave any residue. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She said that those are the ones that don't have aluminum in it.
Yeah, if you don't use aluminum free deodorant. Yeah. But sometimes it don't work, y'all. So you got to test it on the weekend when you. Yeah. I'm just telling you.
You're right. You're right.
I figure out how to put on lashes because I'll have one on, the other one to fall off.
Girl, I don't even know how to put them on.
So I was thinking about getting the individual ones where they do it for $300, then you pay $80 a month or whatever. Have y'all done that?
Okay. Well, I heard about those, and I'm gonna let you tell you something. When you wear those, if you sleep on the side of your like this, they gonna go in.
They'll smack, but they'll come back out the next morning, right? You can just curl them up.
My friends didn't, but she maybe slept harder than you, so she said she wouldn't.
If you're not used to wearing them, I would just start getting them done and get you some short flared ones. Short flared. Make sure that's clear.
Short flared.
Short.
Is that the individual or the whole?
You can do either one.
Okay.
I like individuals, but lately, I got so lazy. It's easy to put on strips.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
but easy to put on my individuals I never keep them good.
If you do the short, you do them yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I already get him money to wax me.
Right, girl. My nails,
my nails and my feet. I can't get him money to do my leg. I got to learn how to do something.
You do individuals yourself?
Those are easy, but it's really the key is, as crazy as it sounds, I can only do them very well in my car because I'm relaxed and your rear view mirror comes down. Your wind, and you can see the top of it very easily.
Okay.
I can do them in my car. That. I can't do them like in my bathroom.
So Joy, you need to give us a tutorial on that, okay?
Watch tutorials. That's how I learn.
Because I can't do it.
Somebody teach you how to do everything on
YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. So I'm gonna stop the live. We can still talk if y'all want, but let's piece them out.
Talking forever. Okay, let me.
Let's piece them out. Let's 1, 2, 3 piece. We'll see y'all Sunday.
Peace.
On Instagram,
Facebook,
YouTube, Twitter, Chatter Up. We are ready, and we gonna take your man. So don't let us at your house, okay? Especially if you got 40 million, because we got that Porsha spirit. It ain't the Delilah spirit. We got that Porsha spirit.
Business meetings, okay?
We got the Porsha spirit. I ain't mad at Porsha.
Porsha lost her mind though. I love her, but she didn't. It looks ugly. The optics.
Yeah,
just
it
don't
looks
look
ugly,
good.
but she's just trying to get her retirement ready.
Because I'm telling you, when you get into the 40, because Porsha about to be 42, 40
There are no more
also.
stimulus checks going out this year, right, Joy? So look, Portia's doing the thing.
She gets
Porsha
super stimulus.
We
Yeah,
do with the
Porsha got
stimulus.
the super duper stimulus.
She
That's
got
what
the
she
super
got.
stimulus.
Mhm.
And she got Barack Obama stimulus, okay?